Wow.
Wow, wow.
Is that not? What? I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to. Doodle-doodle-doo, ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. You can't beat the timing,
Yeah,
obviously.
I used to play that shit on Tri-Time.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, now, gather Red Throng. However it came to be, you've fallen ass backwards into Twitch's brewing program, Acquisitions Intoxicated. I am, of course, your internet friend, Jerford K. Horcrims. I'm here with a message of joy and belonging. That's right.
Okay.
We're here to give you that which you already own, the art and science of brewing. I am joined, just as almost always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster et al. The titles continue. Who is even now communicating with the machine spirit of the brew device, because there's going to be, we're going to be able to iterate the entirety of the ritual today. There will be a tasting. Apparently, we have a beverage from a
unknown land.
Well, we know the land, but the beverage is from a synthesizer company.
I love that.
We'll explore the entirety of the process.
I love.
And Josh will hook us up with extra info. There's also a bunch of snacks. So we got Erica's back at it. It sounds like. And there's a
thanks for the sometimes
apple soup, apple pumpkin product over here.
Okay.
Curry.
Is
also
pumpkin curry?
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it is going to hit for sure. Now, that said, let's start the process by interfacing with this sacred implement, the vessel, the crucible, if you will. Yep. Now, are we doing? Is this Brewed of Camelot?
Yes.
Is that what's in here? Okay. Now, if you can please tell the people the wickedness that we got up to last time, so that they know what's going in here.
We made a beer for, I think it was for Merlin.
Yes, exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
I completely appreciate it.
Well, no, of course. And so, and obviously, every inch of this incredible product is designed to evoke that figure.
Yeah.
But my guess is that this is going to smell quite nice. There's a full pound of chocolate malt.
You know, we needed some darkness and some roastiness in there.
Jesus. Well, and then we have the malted oats.
Yep.
Really?
Malted.
Oh shit. And then Maris Otter in the base.
Mm-hmm. Take a whiff of that.
Oh man, get these husks. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that smells very nice. I gotta get my mitts on that, unfortunately. I gotta put that straight in the craw zone. Big cereal.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah, this is the, it's Count Chocula.
Yeah.
Coming in there, that's the combo. Maris Otter filling in for the rest.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's going to give you a really nice bready taste to begin with.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I say, every inch of that bad boy is ready to roll. Now, Fuggles, a classic British brewing hop experience. How much of that's going in here and where?
It's going to go into the first bin.
Okay, classic.
Because it's the only hop we have.
That's it.
Yep.
All right.
You're going to put that on there.
Well, here, so there's. You don't actually, let me help you.
Okay.
You put this on here, and it says something weird.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
There you go. Look
anyway.
Zeroed it out.
Here.
Why don't you press the...
All right. All right, and that's a normal thing that happens with these.
Yes.
The hops.
Yes.
Now, just put them all in, or?
Yep, whole bag.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my God. You son of a... All right, I'll just put this away, I guess. All right. The main thing is that I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready to execute at a moment's notice. Oh,
Help. I mean,
Just chew it, Jerry.
it's
Eat it.
a little bit of plastic.
I did it. I did it.
Just put the whole bag in there, he said. You don't take it out of the bag, actually.
Oh, right.
Yeah. There you go.
Solid move.
There you go. Do you have the overhead cam?
No, it's misaligned.
Oh, okay. Well, it'd be pretty funny if it looked down in there. I think I'm going to take it out of the bag.
Solid move.
I guess.
Oh, the Fouglé.
The Michael Fouglé.
Exactly. If you will. Fly me to the moon.
Yeah.
Earthy, grassy, herbal, woody. I mean, this is exactly what we want from someone in the, adjacent to the alchemical space. Right in there. Now all it needs is its dapper cap.
Yep.
And it's ready to go. No, because we have our new, I'm never gonna stop being delighted by the wireless microphones.
Yeah.
Now that we have the wireless microphone, incredible feats are available. That's a heavy bin. Christ. Watch, you can just walk right around. I'm not getting caught. I'm not getting snared.
Yeah.
No. All right, well. Let's
You want to turn on the power? I mean, power's on.
here, so it switches in the,
I'm not telling you how to power on your switch, but
I wish you would.
whatever does it for you.
I feel like that is switched on back there. I think it must not be plugged in. Huh. You're fine.
Yeah. I don't even know where the plug comes.
Indeed.
There's no plug coming out of the hole.
Yes, all we have is
Wait.
tubing.
Yeah, so we might want to see where that plug is going.
You gotta
to.
manually do it. You gotta suck on the tubes.
It's like sucking gas out of a
Yeah.
tank or something.
That's how you start it.
That's just a battery pack.
Oh yeah, that's the UPS. Okay.
I think you need to go in and find the cord.
And then fish it through
And
there.
fish it through there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not
Well,
genius or anything.
well, and I think that things have to be plugged in.
But sometimes you have to plug in things to turn them on.
Well-
I
It's happened before.
yeah. And it may, in fact,
Oh
happen
no,
again.
there's no power cable even plugged into the back of this. What?
Oh, well, so,
What
That's
the hell
something.
is going on?
Well, here.
yeah, the power cable's right over there.
When I moved it over.
Don't worry. I know exactly what to do from here.
So you're saying you need power to run electronics.
Well, it's not. It doesn't hurt. Let's say that. Hey, so I fished that power cable through there for you.
No, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did.
I did. Give it a snatch.
Okay,
Okay.
how's that?
Good.
Now you gotta suck on the end of the cable to start.
You have been trying to get.
I like when people put things in their mouths.
Yeah, listen. I was just gonna say.
Whoa.
What you need to know
It's been
is that this is all going to be great for me. Just do all the stuff that I want. All right, my recipes. Are we loading? Are recipes coming in? Come on.
come on.
So you have your ding dong active.
Yep, ding dong is active.
Why don't you suck on something? Why don't you get one of those cables?
Yeah,
Get one of those
I'll
cables
suck on the
that-
USB cable.
Would
See
ya?
How that works.
Would you? USB-C. You love that standard. You love that standard.
Is that the standard now? I don't know anymore. 'Cause
It-
that
Yeah.
guy should rot in
They
hell.
made them. The EU made them.
Yeah. I just wish they would stop making the cables different.
Yes.
Make them all work.
Trying USB-C standardized in Europe.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna say, but doesn't their USB-C implementation, isn't it not the best?
No, they're. I don't want to say it's purposeful sabotage, but I mean, I'm just looking at the evidence.
I'm just looking at the company
Yeah.
and what they have so frequently done. Flight of the Round Table. Now you're talking. That's hot shit. But yeah, I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility,
Oops,
Timothy.
says-
Oh yeah, we know about this. Exit. All right.
So,
All right, connected to BrewTop. We love that. We love for it to be connected to BrewTop. You're about to see something incredible.
Hey.
See? Now, oh God, so many great names. Styx Shift.
That was such a great name.
Sick. Gaussian Blur. Mwah. Beak Performance. Cthulhu Flagon.
Gaussian Blur was really good, dude.
Yeah, it was. Brews Hammered, right? Brewed of Camelot. Ack Inc. The Drink. Castlevania. Oh Lloyd, he coming.
That one was that gluten-free one was shockingly
Oh,
good.
no, it was dangerously good, sir. All right, now we're moving in the right direction. All right.
oh yeah, still gotta put that in there, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Almost there.
Once it was powered up,
Oh,
I knew we were moving into the right direction.
ooh, it's a little, you're a little out of practice, man.
Well, I mean, let's see how it goes. A little sticky in there.
A little sticky.
Little, some wart.
Yep.
All right, start.
Hello, underdog.
Absolutely. Show detailed setup.
Thank you for the sub,
Absolutely
Dr.
not.
Brad. Yeah, I
Brew
could probably
tests?
use it inside cleaning, that's for sure.
Little wiping.
A little wipe down.
Start now. All right.
Oh,
Brewed of Camelot. Moving ahead.
I remember my first door window thing.
I'm getting better at it sometimes.
these magnets
I mean,
work for
it's gonna
me.
shift with the heat and who knows.
That's good. Now we did it. All right. Okay, so we got a couple things going on over here. We have a tall can.
Tall can. Small can.
Yeah.
Medium
So
can.
The tall can is the vegan, gluten-free cider.
What the fuck makes a beer vegan?
They put that on candy and shit too. Like it's just
Yeah,
marketing.
I think so. I'm trying to. I mean, there's definitely.
Maybe some people aren't sure.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like once it gets to a certain level, it's like.
Well, yeah, okay. So
The
how about we
creature's
put
creature
like
size.
arsenic-free cider, like,
Well,
because I'm
yeah,
not sure
honestly,
if it
I think that would
contains
work.
arsenic or not.
Yeah.
I think that would work.
Right? Like,
Because then the implication is all the other ones do.
And it's
Yeah.
all kinds of loggers out here today.
And a cider.
Oh no, absolutely. It's vegan. I guess it's vegan because
Even it
there's
might be
no.
because it's a creamsicle. They want to say there's not.
Oh, okay. Because they get to their dairy via some other.
Yeah, there's other.
Their dairy texture. Okay, now we get it. They want to make sure that you know that you're not drinking cream,
that makes sense.
so you don't lose vegan edge.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it's your psychic powers, right?
Exactly right.
We've all seen that
So,
movie.
so that you can defeat Scott Pilgrim, presumably. No, that still hits. Like
It's a great
like
movie.
if you are 13 and you watch that now, it kills.
Actually, I
kills.
enjoyed the soundtrack to that.
Yeah. Clash at Demon Head.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good song.
Yeah. The Unagi or Kitsunagi boys or whatever.
Now, Piril, wait, how could it not be vegan? So that was the question that we had too, but I do think that we figured it out, which is that it is dreamsicle right here. So let's just grab this bad boy.
Okay.
Because it is dreamsicle, a wayward drunken vegan wandering the streets at night.
No, I know what it is. Look, there's a picture of a cat. They want to make sure you know there's no cats in there.
Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
get it.
I mean, that's probably for the best.
That makes sense.
No, do you want to try the cider or do you want to try the
I mean, cider's
Keyboard
fine.
lager.
Cider's fine.
All right, let's get it. And my understanding is that this is cat-free. So I don't know if that's a plus or a minus.
I think
What was
it's
it? The one that had catnip in it?
Oh, yeah. Kitty
Black
Cat
Raven,
Blues
yeah.
by Black Raven.
Ooh, that's clear.
It's clear.
It's a very gentle,
Yeah.
beverage. I mean, friendly. Well, I mean, let's give it a shot.
Ooh. Definitely smells vegan.
That comes off the nose.
It's very nice. I don't get creamsicle.
But prepared to be whiskered back in time, Eric. This perfect cider combines juicy oranges and sweet vanilla for a cool, dreamy throwback. It's just orange and vanilla. They think that that's sufficient. Because we've had creamsicle beers that are in that
Yeah.
sour smoothie beer, and they're fucking murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were great.
But they do include, creams of various kinds, I'm sure. This is whether you're on the prowl or loafing around, this will for sure
Aww.
I'm not making it up. And they paid someone to do this. For sure, be your new favorite treat to get you feline fine.
Wow.
To get you feline fine.
They went all the way.
Yeah, TNP, this is what I'm talking about. Hey, now TNP, am I going to see you at PAX Oz? You going down there? I'm going to see you down there? PAX Oz?
Hey, Cab. Thank you for the sub.
That is good. 50 months, good God. Yeah, can it still be vegan if it's served from a bottle stuffed inside a squirrel? Reasonable. It could be. All right, no, I mean, I think that this is good, but I'm thinking of a specific texture if something is going to be claiming to be in the dreamsicle continuum.
Yeah. I hear
is
it.
it-
Yeah.
Strong orange and cream?
No, there's
Or is
no
it just
cream
like
at all.
Cider.
Was this orange and vanilla or?
Yeah, there's just orange. There's just a orange taste of some kind in vanilla extract.
Okay.
They didn't work super hard on this. Yeah, and honestly, what's crazy is it actually has real ingredients. Mm-hmm. And they've combined them in a way to make it taste fake.
Oh, okay.
It actually includes orange juice concentrate, hard cider, fresh pressed apple juice, pear syrup, lime juice concentrate, vanilla extract, natural flavors. Somehow it manages to taste fake.
I mean, I
Wow.
wouldn't do an orange.
Well, no, I mean, I think that what they're hoping is that the 6.999% alcohol by volume will cover up some of their heinous sins.
They just didn't want to go to that 0.7, huh? Or 7.
They refused to. Now,
If they went 7, it wouldn't be vegan anymore.
true, exactly.
Yeah.
Here, now, let's put these cute. Are these all the same label?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're the same thing.
Okay, so obviously we love everything about it. Slightly different color here on the pull tab. So every part of this magnificent machine is full of virtue. But do you want to go into why you secured it, Josh?
So this is from a company called Teenage Engineering that is from Sweden, I think. Sweden, Denmark, somewhere up there.
It makes
Wherever
sense.
IKEA is
If
from.
you look at the design, at their design language, it makes sense.
But they sort of pretend to be Japanese, as you can see by the Japanese. And this is a
Yes.
Okinawa type clear lager. But they do different partnerships. They're very cool. And you can only get this in Sweden, but I had them send it to me. I asked them if they would send it to our show.
Oh,
and they
okay.
did.
Well, listen, there is nothing. Having relatively recently returned from there,
Sweden?
no,
Oh.
from Japan, there is like a Japanese lager is a thing.
They're very good.
It's very, very, very good.
Yeah.
Like it is scientifically executed at the apex.
Yeah.
And you can get it in very large glasses for no money.
I'm gonna open one. Okay.
I was just gonna say, do you have one back there? Did you open it right into the microphone, I hope?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, the ABV is 4.8.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like, it's always going to be friendly. Like, you are... it's very similar in Oz, which I didn't really understand at first. Like, it took me years to find the good micro stuff in Oz, but it also... I think that craft beer in Oz was also growing fast over the last 10 years I've been going there.
Right.
I think that it might not have been as robust 10 years ago. But they do, at least in my experience, and obviously I would never talk out of school, and certainly I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble, but my experience in Australia has been that they are interested in a beer. They would like to have one. Right away, if possible. So yeah, I'll no doubt have a chance to test that theory next week when I go down. But you ready to try it? Let's get it.
Oh,
Right?
crisp. Oh, that's great.
Oh my gosh.
They engineered beer.
That's nice.
It's just. This is the Japanese lager thing, right? It's basically just perfect.
Yep.
It's the style, executed.
Yep.
Right? Beginning to end, drinkable ABV, but sweet with just a little bite.
Yeah.
If you're here, Laura, you can come steal one of the cans.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, and we have some gluten-free cider right over here, the Dream
Oh, wait,
Sickle.
you can't
Oh,
drink
yeah.
that. Never mind.
I was just gonna say, now, is it a, because rice lagers, Japanese rice lagers are definitely a thing.
I mean, it probably would be, but I don't 100% know.
Rice is the second ingredient.
Oh yeah, it's got malt barley.
Yeah, barley I think is gonna be a
Yeah,
problem.
That might be the.
For the gluten intolerant,
Never mind. Don't drink it.
I suspect that barley is going to be, and malt.
I don't know.
I think as ingredients, these are going to be challenging. But there is a substantial amount of Dreamsicle left. You can't not like the cans, but there is a profundity of Dreamsicle, and it's all yours.
Yeah, extremely clean. Like it just comes right off your tongue and.
Yep.
Oh my. Yeah. With just a little bit of bitterness on the tongue. Like it's executed to within an inch of its life.
You should probably try a lager with a strudel or a whatever.
These are apple pies?
They're apple pie, apple ham pies that Eric made.
Mmm.
Dude, this is like the upmarket Hostess. Right, no, this is like the Hostess, like the 50s. Guys, probably not 50 cents anymore. Wait, this is like the 7-Eleven pie,
But actually made properly.
right?
Like, homemade crusts.
Well, no, you have to. Yeah. There's a lot to like. Oh no. Oh no.
Can't go wrong with apple pies.
Nobody cares about Little Debbie.
Fuck Little Debbie.
Little Debbie's just
Damn,
fake
why?
hostess.
What'd she ever do to you?
It's so flaky.
She makes the crust with, apparently some you taught her this, she used bubbly water,
Oh yeah.
and that gets real flaky.
That's grandma shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know about using the soda water in the crust. Now, Pop Kangaroo, yes. That dryness, like that last note, like the final thing that it leaves you with is just a dry texture, essentially, in the mouth. It's perfect.
Also, speaking of super dry, that's what this company is a lot like, where they sort of pretend to be Japanese. They put Japanese on a lot of their stuff, but they're not from Japan. You would never guess that they were not from Japan.
I assumed Super Dry was from Japan.
No, Super Dry is from England,
What?
and these guys are from Sweden, even though they pretend also to be Japanese. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the same thing happens in Japan, where there's a lot of English.
Well, that's what they're kind of making fun of. The Japanese on their stuff is like the English translations in Japanese, where it's the correct words, but it's not an actual
Oh, it's
correct
too
sentence.
literal?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's really funny.
Dude, that kicks ass. But no, if you had not told me that Super Dry, because I mean, Super Dry, the designers and Ryan, I mean,
It's my favorite brand.
they're into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've seen it a lot. I assumed that they were importing this stuff from Japan.
Nope.
All right. Come now, sir. Come be a part of this. All right. Now,
Man, it's been a cable management day, huh?
what's that? Oh no, it was like it was fornicating, frankly, with the rest of these cables. It was engaging in some twisted behavior. Here, John Blee, I can hear Josh gurgling real hard. You're enjoying it then, it sounds like?
No, Jerry, they're talking about you bending down back there. They can hear the water,
Oh,
They're
there's a
making fun of
mega gurgle in here.
which is good. That means it's not gonna get stuck.
Yes, that means that the liquid is moving throughout the device.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, now. So you were telling me, Josh,
Ooh, what we got in here?
that you have manufactured an apple pumpkin curry soup.
Not just pumpkin though. It is
Oh, squash.
Kabocha. So it's the Japanese pumpkin. One of the Japanese pumpkins.
Tell me more.
You've never had kabocha? Oh, you would love it. You can even eat the rind.
It's that sweet?
Oh yeah, it's super sweet. Like, Carol usually just bakes them in the oven, and then we just eat them like that.
Well, you just you just eat the vegetable?
Wow.
Yeah. And the skin is perfectly edible.
Okay.
Hell yeah. And I assume that they're small and cute and perfectly shaped?
They are smaller. They are dark green though, instead of orange.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's this white stuff on top?
That is some coconut milk. And then you
And then
have
some
pumpkin seeds in there.
toasted seeds?
Yeah.
Man,
I will risk my life for this, Josh.
this might have to
Are
come.
you allergic to pumpkins?
Coconut.
Well,
Oh. Well, there's coconut milk in there.
I mean, how sensual do you want this voice to
Oh,
be
that's delicious.
for the Black Remnant game?
Completely worth it.
Is there a character who's going to benefit from a richer,
Yeah, you're gonna be fighting Darth Vader.
darker voice?
Yep. That's delicious, Josh.
That's incredible.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I would love that over rice.
Oh,
I guess like any curry, I love any curry.
oh
over
no,
rice,
but
right?
but I think that this just it wants to be in the bowl with like
Yeah.
the half rice and then the curry on this side. Right, I gotta get another spoon of this.
Yeah, you do. That is delicious.
To me, it's reminiscent a little bit of, and maybe it's partially because I love it, but like split pea soup,
Yeah. Yeah.
but sweeter.
A little like sweeter and a little spicier.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
this is fucking amazing. I'm taking this home. That's gonna be my snack.
Yeah, that's delicious.
No, I pushed that. It's like I try to be a reasonable person in the home.
Uh-huh.
But I pushed split pea on these kids.
Yeah, they would love kombucha. It would
Yeah.
be fun for them.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, and if all it would mean for them is a trip to Wajimaya.
Yeah.
That's where they want to go anyway. On a weekend. But no, these kids are gonna like split pea soup. Like I made it quite clear. It's like I'm pretty reasonable, you know, on other topics,
Yeah.
but you know, my mom pushed it on me.
Oh, really?
Love that shit. Oh, it's so good. Especially when you get like ham hock in there or something. Oh,
Dude,
God.
no. See, that's where it gets fucked up, my friend. The butcher shop by my house, they smoke hawks.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
full
So
hawks.
yeah. So
They
you
shoot them out of the sky. And
yeah,
like,
bam, orbital, like low Earth orbit hawk cannon, and they fire it right into the pot, and oh yeah,
they just catch it.
that's drugs. It's like you have that, and then you like do the really soft buttermilk roll, and that's just who you are now. You're just something whose entire purpose is to put this soup inside itself.
And feels so good.
Yeah. Oh no, and that is like the best. Like, as good as it is, like it's better. It's better as leftovers.
Yeah.
It's just fucked. All right, now. So it sounded like there was some interest, perhaps,
Yep.
in exploring more Arthurian legend.
Okay.
So I mean, there's absolutely no problem with that.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a French onion soup fat baron. I love that.
Connoisseur?
Stuff. Oh God, yeah. I mean, it's onions and salt
Yeah, and cheese and toast.
and toast.
It's pretty fucking sick.
Like you can't really go wrong with that one.
I don't think
Especially
so.
when you get it in that like brown and lighter brown crock pot. You
Oh no, you want the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's got bubbly on there.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Now, so that is a good starter theme, I think, but we probably want some more. We probably want a little more.
Other themes.
Yes, exactly. If we can draw something in here.
Australian.
Yeah, the Oz. Gosh, we've certainly done some. We have done some kick-ass Oz beers.
Yeah.
The discovery of the sparkling ale,
Yep.
I think, was a positive experience. It was so good.
I mean, you're gonna do the Cthulhu game again?
That's
down there?
true.
So you
Yep,
could do
we have a
something
Cthulhu game.
related.
Yep. Let's put some mythos activity in here. Have we done PAX itself as a theme? Almost
Oh, yeah.
certainly.
Many a time.
Yeah, it's happened a couple times. I think Welcome Home in that variety. Have we done a Japanese beer? We have not. Josh keeps bringing Japanese beers of exceeding quality, even when they come to us from Swedish keyboard companies.
I think. Well, we could do a Black Emperor beer once we get Black Emperor set up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a competition.
We'll just set it up in here.
Yeah. We could do a Japanese beer when we start playing Test of Honor.
Right.
I feel like that's
Fair.
appropriate.
Fair.
More minis I need to paint. Cool.
Something crystal based. Well, here, now, Rex Verity, now you might be onto something there. The obsidian crystals, the chunks
Oh, that's fun.
from the new Acquisitions Incorporated series, that might
Yeah.
work as well.
Throw that in there.
Can you do a really dark beer, but that's also like somewhat transparent?
What do you mean?
Well, just
Oh, like
if you filtered it,
Like see-through, like a lager or something would be.
a porter's a good example
dark
of that.
as fuck.
it can be.
A porter, if you like take a porter and you kind of side it, you see that it's a lot more transparent than a stout.
You know, just to represent the dark crystal obelisk.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, here, I mean,
I'd say a porter's a good idea.
let's throw these three bad boys in there, and then we'll figure out which one we need to investigate. Now, Rex Verity, we love the hustle. It's not name type yet. It is. We have not arrived there. I would drink something called an obsidian chunk. Well, I mean, just imagine the glassware times. What's not to like?
Correct.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Goblin them again. Like the main thing, the main rule is, can you see it on the label does it just jump into your mind as something that's on there? And obsidian chunk I could certainly see. There's some central, because we were trying to name something. Didn't you say there's some central naming repository that these things have to go through? Because the names are weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Every one of these,
Yeah. because
every
you
local
can only
place,
use them once.
right?
So you got to come up with some weird stuff to put on there.
Yeah. Well, times, yeah. I mean, the truth is that we're not going to go wrong with Arthurian. And Obsidian Fragments is going to be fine too, because the show goes for months.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always going to be ready for us. We can't really lose. So in the meantime, Arthurian Legend. So at this
Great.
point, we have but to choose
But
our new theme.
okay.
So last time, now, do we have a cam? Do we have a brew cam?
You need like.
I was just gonna say, now if we take a look, yeah,
Ooh.
so you can see that darkness.
The darkness.
Darkness has already fallen on our brew device. You can already look at it's looking pretty evil right out the jump. So what we need now is which part of Arthurian Legend do we want to dial in? So here's our Brewed
Yep.
already becoming manifest inside there. We just need new Arthurian stuff. I mean, obviously Arthur is there.
Yeah.
Excalibur is there.
Excalibur's in it. Classic.
Lady of the Lake.
Also a thing.
Lady of the Lake, do the Goza? You know what I mean? Yeah. That could work. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you can't really go wrong with Arthur. I mean, I'm down to clown. Obviously, there's lots of knights.
Got them knights.
They got these knights
They got
in
them
there,
swords.
right? We can't lose. Yeah, we already did Merlin.
Yeah.
Pop Kangaroo, you're looking at Merlin right now. It's already in there. It's
Talesian.
Got the round table.
Is that how that's pronounced?
What?
That's the way I pronounce it. I don't know how it's pronounced.
What?
I just read the word
What?
in a book.
Tal.
What are we looking at?
Talesian, or however you pronounce it.
I have no idea how it's actually pronounced. I've only ever read it.
Velesian? You put the. I would read that as the. If you want it to be ta, you gotta put not the H. There's no way it's
Taliesin?
Taliesin?
That can't possibly be it.
Second opinion on that.
Yeah, right?
Why are we even talking about this?
Talesian.
Am I quite sure?
You should read some books.
Well, I know that, but like we've got like 9 million other suggestions up here.
It's part of the Arthurian.
I know that. I'm just saying we got like a million other.
I got distracted.
And obviously it piqued Jerry's interest.
Because it's a weird word.
It's just very, very weird.
Yeah, but the
I got
problem is
hooked.
you're gonna get like 9 million fucking critical role hits.
Oh,
Why?
trust me, that's exactly what I
Oh,
saw.
right.
And that is literally what I saw.
Yeah.
All right, now,
I forgot about that.
Demetrius, of course, knows exactly right. Now, the Holy Geralt is Lag Demon's suggestion.
Holy Geralt.
The Holy Grail. I'm going to say that they were going for Grail.
You got Guinevere, you got Lancelot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, see, they got the slash. You got... You're
Slash
presenting it as though it's in the slash continuum. Pale Grail Ale. Okay.
Yes, Cab, it is document, or well, it's much discussed that Arthur was Welsh, not English.
I mean,
Yes.
Isn't that technically the same thing?
No.
Not at all.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Kind of.
Actually,
No.
no.
No, still
Kind of.
mad.
Nope.
I'm sure
Still.
they're very mad about it, but you know what?
100%
Same
no.
thing.
No, it's not.
Same diff.
Yeah,
They're just
You may as well claim
fighting about
Ireland's the same thing as England. Like, honestly.
don't just.
it. Well,
And
I mean,
no, absolutely not.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna leave while you guys blow up this show.
Sassenach. Say, Demetrius, listen. You're talking about some Outlander stuff. That's not what we're looking. That's not what we're looking at.
And no, that's not like saying Ireland is the same because Ireland's not directly connected.
Well, and also
Yes, it.
Ireland. There's also two parts of Ireland. It takes.
It's
It's
a separate island.
This is a yes, but even on the island, it's separated. Just trust me on this.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
It's Welsh for Saxon.
It's totally England.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but you have to understand, Ping Pong, he's ensconced in a protective area.
Yeah.
He's essentially in a bunker.
Mm-hmm.
God,
God, I hope he did.
yeah, I mean, it would be great. It would have been a good night. All right, so far I have Holy Grail and Lancelot. I think we need one more suggestion.
Excalibur, how do we miss that one? Fucking
I mean, I like it.
chestnut. Pretty low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, it's good. All right, take it away. Excalibur elixir. See, this is the thing. Is it Excalibur? See, they can't avoid the names.
Yeah.
Listen. Save some measure of this energy for later in the program. Let's not discuss actual terror in the chat.
Yeah.
I love Irish car bombs. That's a delicious drink.
Let's turn it down.
It's my favorite.
Turn it
Actually, I
down.
have that one.
Oh, maybe we know how to get Josh drunk one day on Acquisitions Incorporated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. Just give me Long Island iced teas.
Oh, is that your weakness?
Well, no, they're just too easy to drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be so wasted so fast.
It's not wrong.
They do work. I remember you sort of go through in your drinking career. You go through different phases.
Yeah, in college.
Yeah, but I didn't go to college, and so
Okay, or in like your 20s.
your well drink, like you have that well drink phase where you're trying to figure out what the menu even looks like. And I remember Long Island iced tea being like, okay, this is dangerous.
Yeah. It's horrifying.
This is bad.
Two of them and you're like going to the fucking moon.
We should.
Yeah, is it maybe
Two.
5 shots?
Yes.
You gotta drink more than that.
Well, yeah, it's a cocktail, but all the parts of it are liquor.
Yeah.
We don't mention
With a
black
little
and
bit of
tans in this chat. They're called half and halves.
Have an half.
Bad
Why?
thing.
Is it a racist thing or something?
It's
I'm Irish. and Scottish.
it's connected to the.
Really?
Yep.
I thought it was just because it was the color and the drink.
You ever had
Eh.
Well, yeah, yes, I was under the impression too. It turns out
You
that's
would
not
think
correct.
so.
Yep. Nope. It's called a half and half here, everyone.
In this
Heard
bar.
it
In
called
this
a
bar.
half and a half. Oh, right there. I see.
All right. Now, yes, exactly right. But you don't necessarily know that if you are only familiar with it here. But it means a specific thing
Yeah, I
elsewhere.
think most people don't know that since that's a common drink in a lot of bars.
Oh no, exactly. It's very
Yes.
it's very surprising when you learn it.
In an Irish bar, you get a half and half.
It's true.
And it's not made with bass. It's made with six.
It's made with trout.
Yeah.
Now,
It's made with the base.
Tomboy notes. Okay. So Excalibur was the choice. It is a weapon. It had an advantage, perhaps, against some of the other names. So now we need to figure out what a good style is
Okay.
for Excalibur.
Golden ale.
Shiny.
I mean, that's just.
And what exactly is a golden ale?
We'll do a British golden ale.
Okay.
It is going to be mildly hopped, but floral and herby, English and citrusy. Not a lot of malt, not a lot of caramel, but very crisp and clean.
Okay. With citrus notes. Got it? silver glitter. We'll go metallic on it. Galbanum.
We could also do a tarnished Excalibur.
Ho ho.
I like the English Porter, maybe?
Dark Age of Camelot.
Mm-hmm.
There's your tarnish shed.
Yeah.
Got to use some stone fruit in this. Hee hee. But stone fruit's a super. We use hops with a stone fruit angle a lot on this show.
Or put some moss in there for the lake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think those are two good beer styles.
What do you mean that's a different sword? That's
Huh?
the same sword, isn't it?
What?
They're different.
How is it different?
Excalibur's from the lake, Calibur's from the stone.
Wait, what other word did you just say?
Caliburn.
Caliburn.
Yeah, there's two different.
Yeah, but that's...
No, there's two different swords.
I understand that in some stories it might be two different swords, but it's in a lot of stories that same sword is Excalibur.
Yeah, because
Excalibur's the one from the lake.
sometimes you have him getting the sword from the stone and then
Oh, it's an
throwing
old-
it into the lake.
Well,
and
yeah,
then-
I mean,
Yeah.
these are
all over
stories.
the fucking place.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah. That's a rabbit hole, and people are ready to have this argument. I saw the first page. I saw the first page of shit
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pulled the ripcord.
Just don't go. Yeah, you know.
And I think that
read a couple books and you make your own opinions.
well, and I think that also like there's French versions of the stories. Like there's a bunch of different lenses, and it's not real. So I mean
Speak for yourself. I think it's real.
that I believe in it.
Yep. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta believe.
Dude, what were those guys in The Last Crusade? The Order of the Cruciform Rose?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. Keegan and I talked about this a lot. I understand that Raiders of the Lost Ark is like hardcore.
No, Last Crusade is the best one.
I mean, I really like Last
My
Crusade.
favorite is Raiders. Erica's favorite is Last Crusade.
God, someone said Temple. I'm like,
It's action. I mean, it is.
I
It is a breathless. Well, and also,
Last Crusade.
and also
actually got
the father-son stuff in it is
A
hot too.
friend sent me a replica of the notebook of
Oh.
his father's notebook.
Oh, that's really cool with the puzzles and shit.
I got home and it was on my doorstep. I'm like, this is the coolest thing I've ever received in my entire life.
Yeah, it's we showed that one to the youths, and it hit. Like it just knocked them down. Well, Frosty, let me see. Yeah, the Brotherhood of the Cruciform Sword.
Yeah.
That's all I want from life is esoteric orders with crazy names.
I got like 1 million of them for you.
Oh yeah, I mean you got the fucking inside track.
I'll give you all the orders you want.
Are you a part of any cool orders?
Oh yeah, tons.
Do you have any? You want to drop some science?
Talk about them.
Oh, they're just top secret.
Top secret.
Where's your cool rings, though?
I'm not gonna
You
wear them
gotta
on
have
public TV.
rings.
They're all at my house. I'll wear them for you sometime,
I
Josh.
see them on public TV all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In movies.
Yep.
yeah. They're
You gotta
They're doing
flash
it
that
wrong.
bling.
now British gold nail.
Ooh, fun. Okay.
So there's lots of room for us to play around with that, and especially since Merlin, we already went with a darker style, so we're gonna be doing well.
British Golden
My understanding, Buffon, is that you essentially get a call during your playthrough for Phantom Liberty.
Wait, what?
They had a question about Cyberpunk, and I'm always ready to talk about Cyberpunk.
You get a call from like CD Projekt
I mean,
Red?
basically, well, it's related to a quest chain that is in the original game that is interesting, but like has more things that could happen, and that's tied into the expansiones.
I just tried playing that on deck. Works great. Like,
These days, I bet it does.
yeah, it works really well, and I was shocked.
All right, so golden ales. Now we need statistics for your beer mill, right?
Yep. So usually between 3.5% and 5%. I feel like when the 5% is when that light is gleaming off of Excalibur, and the 3.5 is kind of in the scabbard.
Yeah. ABV. Yeah, so this is it's power. Sometimes it can be like, hey, we're gonna represent power directly with ABV. Not in this style. It doesn't line up. So there is. I mean, I've seen the movies, but I'm not sure that I know any of the actual juice.
Okay.
Like any of the actual folklore.
Oh.
So the person who can get the sword out of the stone, whatever it's called.
It's like Thor.
Yeah. I mean, it's a test of some kind. Is that person is going to become the king?
Yes.
Is that
because
Jesus.
depending on the story you're listening to, Uther, his father, put it in the stone, and then there's blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So, but there's a million different versions of it.
And it's like, I mean, what are its stats? Like,
+4 at least.
you think?
Yeah. Probably has, some additional smite abilities.
Yeah. I mean, I think that it's probably just very good. It's probably a good item.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a paladin class, if you're not.
It's from the It's from the cash shop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's a seasonal content.
You don't use it. You just put it on the wall. It's actually just a decoration.
It's a mark of station.
Well, and also
Yeah.
the scabbard is special too, because the scabbard apparently makes you invincible.
Oh, see, Demetrius is like, no, the scabbard is better. Oh, so it's like if you have
If
this,
you have the scabbard, you cannot be injured.
fuck yeah.
Then why do you need the scabbard?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I didn't even know about this. That's a great scabbard.
Yeah.
That's a scabbard and a half.
I think I remember reading one where Arthur was actually pissed because the scabbard made the fight not useless. It was like, so I just would win no matter what. It
Oh,
didn't matter. He was kind of annoyed.
yeah. I mean, it's got to put you in a weird position.
It's like, okay, I guess I win.
Yeah, but anyone who had this thing would have won. And he wants to feel special. All right. Now, we're going to say that what the channel has said is 4.5.
Okay. So color, anything between 2 and 6.
2. Wow.
So super light all the way to a golden. Now the super light could be how easy it is to swing the sword,
Well, yeah, exactly. The heft,
and the
right,
golden
is the
kinda-
glint.
Yeah, it's like the power of the blade.
Here, so can you show Eric's wallpaper? Just to give a sense, because we don't fuck around with 2. Like, we don't fuck around with 2. Like, that's kind of fucking wild.
Yep.
2 is probably as low as we've gone.
Yeah, I mean, that's about as low as you can get.
How low can you go?
2?
More.
I guess 1.
Zima is a
But no, 2, 4, and 6, that whole range has got a lot to like in terms of your sword iconography.
Yep.
Yeah, Guava Papa, exactly right. It's a complicated business. If you have the hacks, you know what I mean. It's basically like aimbots. It's like he essentially has the plot armor. Exactly, and
Are you really winning?
and it makes you feel like maybe you're not doing it. Blind Cleric, thank you so much. 63, goddamn. Here, no, Uramis, the tarnished one, the tarnished Excalibur, that was the other style that we didn't end up going with. This is Excalibur proper. Yeah, Demetrius, we have occasionally messed around down that low, but it was never intended to be the final color, right?
Would that be 2 or 4? Those beers.
You're looking at like a 3.
3.
2 or
Yeah,
3.
I think that's about right. But it's beautiful, right? I mean, that's the
Beautiful.
that's the takeaway.
Son of a...
Beautiful.
4. So 4 is going to be incredible to look upon. So 4.5, and then 4. 4 is not going to work for the IBU. It's not going to be enough.
Huh?
Well, I'm just saying we have a 4.5 and then a 4 for our first 2 stats.
Oh.
It needs more. If we want to emphasize the citrus nature of the English golden
Yep.
ale.
So 20 to 45 IBUs.
Yeah.
Boom.
20.
Beautiful.
Jesus Christ, stop it.
It has to stop. Trying to find a weapon, anything.
I mean, I've had Macho Man stuck in my head like
Oh.
all last
there you
week.
go.
So that's not great.
The lyrics are so weird.
Yep.
They're incredibly fucking weird.
Yep. Yeah.
It's hard to imagine that song becoming as ubiquitous. He sounds like a fucking crazy person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he sounds like he's mega on drugs and creeping on people. And that's basically the song and maybe the society. I don't know.
Yeah.
Matcha Man?
Yeah, great name.
You're stuck. You're stuck now.
Matcha man. I want to be.
Here, just about your favorite item of Arthurian legend, or Arthurian lore, is Sir Dinadan, the basically normal knight who Tristan spends a long time bullying into mythic chivalry. It's just, as an IP, it's just hard to beat.
Yeah. Said 9 and ran away.
Yeah, I mean, I know, everything that I know about it is like 3 and 4 steps away from the actual source material. It's all pop cultural
Well, the
stuff.
thing is, there's like
Movies, games.
the source material is like all over the place. So it's, you know what I mean? It's like not one definitive source.
Did you ever play Knights of the Round?
Yeah.
I've fucking stuffed quarters into Knights of the Round.
Did you ever play Knights of the Round in Final Fantasy? Obviously.
Yeah. The summon?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'm all about that. Doom Train. They got a lot of great ones.
What was the one where like you Knights of the Rounded and then there were like 3 other materials that you put in and it was like a 45-minute summon?
There were some long ones.
You could go cook dinner and come back and the summon was still happening.
There were some long ones. I mean, I think that's
It was
why.
like it was like a duplicate of a duplicate. It was like a quad.
I think that's why they make you play as the summon now.
Yeah.
They're like, it's taking a long time. We
Yeah.
gotta. Yeah, when that gets released on PC, then I'll play it. It had a scene for every single night.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's so Fat Baron. So everybody talking about Final Fantasy VII all the time.
Yeah.
It gets a little old for you. 24/7. No, I'm into this. They want the 30,
Cool.
and they shall have it. Yeah. So this is looking like a very drinkable Excalibur thus far.
So here's the cool way to look at this. Do we want to make this a smash burger / or a smash slash beer? Not burger.
A slash beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, do you want me to put this up as a vote?
Yep. Or do we just want to add more? Or do we just want to have more grains?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about like purity and
Or do you want a big ass thick sword like in Knights of the Round?
right.
God, his sword was huge.
It's big.
It was so big.
God, it was just fucking good. That whole genre, that era of those like arcade brawlers, like 4 players.
Yeah.
starts off with the gauntlet, you know what I mean? But there's a case to be made that the single malt and hop, just the pure crisp edge, there's a lot to like there, especially with the rest of the materials. But we could also be talking about something that is more complex and crazy, and they're both going to work.
Correct.
All right. Gotta have coconut in there for the Holy Grail nod. Spinach.
Spinach.
The brewing equivalent of the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. That's probably when you don't allow necessary CO2 release from the fermentation process. I think that's the brewing equivalent of the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. Yeah, Uramis, I think there's a case to be made there that it should actually be like very simple in its manufacture. Like thoughtful, but simple. That's how I feel.
That's how I feel. That's how I've always felt.
It's how I'll continue to feel. But so ownership changed hands over at Micro Homebrew, new spot. Is it all the same?
Still the same?
All the same things in the same places?
Yep.
All right, good deal. It's made strong by tempering, which in this case I think is fermentation.
Yeah.
All right, here. It's we're doing the smash slash.
Okay, so single 2-row, clean and crisp. Or do we want to go with Copeland malt, which is going to be sweeter? Or do we want Golden Pills?
Interesting. Tell me more.
It's also a sweet hop. It's going to be sweeter than both of those.
Interesting. All right, here. Now, keep in mind that because we are doing the slash beer for Excalibur,
This is it.
this is it. So this is your choice. You get three variables here in terms of your sweetness. Filipov, yes. Battletech 230, Black Remnant, be there. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in this very studio. You'll find it radically transformed. Yeah, so it's interesting. The sweeter and even sweeter versions, that's not what they want. That is not what the people want. Yes, Novocat, sure. It's happening. 230, Kiko's on his way, big robots, 7 Samurai, Robot Edition. Oh, did you need those Black Widows for this game?
No.
All right. Black Remnant, exactly right. You know it's sacred livery. Yeah, big robots and deep conflicts. Exactly right. No, so they want the most stalwart and sturdy of these grains. They want the 2-row, clean and crisp.
Cool. What was our ABV?
The ABV is 4.5.
Okay. What flavor of hops do we want?
All right, now I feel like this is going to be very, very good. The hop flavor is going to come out and get in your face, basically. But I do think that there is something funny to emphasizing stone fruit character for Excalibur. Now, we have to do it. We have to at least make it an option,
Okay.
right? Ooh, Demetrios, yes, and a noble hop is also a very cool vibe.
Yeah.
So El Dorado
Yes.
would bring pear, pineapple,
To the
watermelon,
yard.
stone fruit, all to the yard.
Against that 2-row
Yep.
level of sweetness, lots to like there. Now, something in the noble, in our classic.
We can go with Northern Brewer.
Mhm.
This has a woody, minty flavor to it.
What makes something a noble hop?
There are 4 different.
It's a specific classification of, I mean, largely German. These are German hops, right?
Not really.
Not really.
Saz is Czech.
Oh,
Northern
okay.
Brewers, California.
Northern Brewer is one of the noble
Yep.
hops. Well, there you go. Shake it, Callie.
Why?
Then why are they called noble? For some reason, I thought it was connected to the purity laws.
No.
I just made it up.
I think it's actually I don't know.
I just completely made it up.
Frosty says it doesn't react with other hops.
No, they're making a funny joke about the periodic table
Everyone loves a good chemistry joke.
because
all
they're a nerd.
Maybe
Okay.
it's true.
And bitter gold. That sounds like a
Ooh, bitter gold has real drama in the name.
Yeah.
Is bitter gold related to brewer's gold?
yeah. But this is tropical fruits, pineapple, mango.
Ah, so that's nice. A little sharper maybe than a
Yep.
little more tart than the Eldorado.
Little more tart than the El Dorado.
Horp. The Horpedo. Now, I did not make the note, and not even because I'm shit-faced. I just literally did not make the note of the IBU. So, if
Oh yeah, that's the point. I don't remember that either.
I'm pretty sure I ran it, and then I started to talk about other topics.
No.
You know, but if someone remembers the number, yeah, I mean 30, yeah, that sounds about right, right in the middle. But this has been and not in a negative way, but this has been a very thoughtful, very conservative recipe stream. It's all been very controlled, very directed, not chaos at all.
Like you would have.
Exactly.
Calendar. There's something
No, exactly. Like the purity is real. Oh man, look at that! Look at that wicked darkness down there. Merlin is definitely manifesting a destiny over here.
You ever had chocolate oatmeal, Jerry? That's what
Yeah.
that's like.
chocolate oatmeal?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Like the food?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that looks like.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, well, it's probably what it tastes like too. Just a handful of it right out of the top. There's so much chocolate malt. I mean, a lot of times you'll use chocolate malt as a little part of it. This is going to be really, really significant. Brianish 75. Thanks so much. Yeah, Timothy Bonsai, unlike last week when we were like, how much oat will Eric let us use?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, water is going to progressively be heated up to higher and higher temps and then wash these grains out. And then the pump is just going to agitate it and make sure it gets a good mix, which ordinarily you would do with your an ore.
Yeah.
But no, this is we're living in the future.
Yep.
This robot is more than happy.
I mean, technically, we're living in the past since this doesn't,
Yeah, I guess that's we're dedicated.
Yeah.
We're absolutely dedicated to past living. Interesting. Well, I mean, unfortunately, sometimes I would make a call
We have done
Yeah, it was
soda.
Mike.
We brought Mike
and we learned that
in.
exactly how much sugar is actually in soda.
Yes, it's a crazy amount.
Yep.
Yes. I mean, I don't know everything that's about to happen, obviously, in the Black Remnant game, but you cannot. The hook is perfect, and I think that the BattleTech version of it will probably have a tragic turn. But because it is a slash beer, BC, it is Excalibur, if you can believe it. But because it's a slash beer, I cannot split the difference on the two hops.
Yep.
Demetrios, yes. In fact, I start flying on Tuesday,
Bummer.
if you can believe it. I have to come back and kill my Monday self.
I'm gonna start bringing heat over to Mike's house while you're gone, so we can get some games in.
Yeah.
And then
He would love it.
I have a dream. I have a dream where we do a campaign mode of that.
The full campaign, for sure.
Yeah.
God, that would be really fun.
Right?
Well, it would be really fun, but it would also be fun to stream, I think.
Oh, I think so too.
Like, sort of show, we're talking about Heat, Pedal to Metal, which is one of the best games I've ever played, and not because it's like especially complicated, it's just perfect.
Perfect in every way.
It models racing in a way that is incredibly exciting.
Yes.
Even if it's like F1 3 years ago, right, where it's just sort of like, even if you're looking down to second, even if you're trying to figure out who is second and third, that's a fun race by itself.
Right.
Because a bunch of its mechanics are about how do you position yourself to the side or right behind the person in front of you to draft and then get out in front of them, but then how you get away from them so that they aren't doing that to you. It's the strategy in this game. Northern Brewer, very
running away with
interesting.
it?
Yeah, woody and minty, so herbal,
cool.
herbal wood, and then
Now, the next question
mwah,
is how do we want to, what was our IBU?
the 30.
Okay. Now, do we want to, this is going to be a boiling, do we want to add more for flavor and aroma? Or do we say no?
Here we go. Now, again, still a slash beer, still one hop, but do we want to take an opportunity to add more of our Northern Brewer at the end, where it's not really affecting the bitterness? It isn't about boil time. It's just an exposure at a different point in the cycle.
It's just stabbing the blade even more through the armor,
Yeah,
right to the dirt.
exactly.
No, wow, interesting.
All right. So they are of two minds, but it looks like they're sticking, like somehow it's happened
Yeah.
again. They're sticking with, yeah, that's it. They are.
Chat's very good at this.
Well, no, I mean at this point they have been trained well, but they are not doing the flashy thing.
Yeah.
They're saying no. We already told you what we wanted, and then you started going crazy. So
our two yeasts are going to be British Ale. This is going to be a more malty flavor. And British Ale 2, which is more clean and crisp and dry.
yeah, I mean I've had a lot of very, very dry British ales. Those are both good.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think they both work, but I also think I know which way they're going to go. Have we ever overruled the hive mind?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think that we've ever actually, like, 100% said what you've done is wrong and we're going this other direction. Now, we can be very editorial in the
Yeah,
choices we
we've tipped the
expose.
scales a little,
We can
maybe.
manufacture consent. Yeah, Demetrius, sword, clean and crisp.
Unless it's bloody, and then probably not.
Yeah, and then that's the malty flavor
Yeah.
of the British Ale 1. Frosty, you know that we don't use that term in here. You know that we've run afoul
Frosty?
of the, you know that
Seriously?
we've run afoul of the TOS before.
Yep.
Yeah, Chillmander Clean is on brand for a minty mouthwash beer. But, I mean, you will mint, like as an herbal note coming from the hop in this is going to be a nicer version of it than it sounds. Oh, grain fridge. Yes. Now, obviously, that's not something we can allow.
No. But a vortex, that's...
A vortex, that's a traditional.
We have a chat icon for it.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, Dynadan. Yeah, Dynadan definitely makes token ring network cards.
Yeah. Tolkien ring.
Tolkien ring network cards. Are recipes from past brews available anywhere? Indeed, this show will be added to the playlist on the YouTube channel, Penny Arcade TV. And you know, very near the end of each episode, there will be a screen where absolutely everything we are adding to the beers is going to be there. Yeah, this is what I expected. They want the clean, crisp, and dry British ale, right? We got the 2-row pale as the base, coming in with a northern brewer for the woody, herby, mint energy. That's going to be quite rustic and nice. Very straightforward.
Which knight is the one who actually found the Grail? The one who was super pure?
Percival.
Percival. People talking about doing a non-alcoholic beer. I mean, Percival would be perfect for that.
That's pretty good.
But there's all kinds of ways that you could. There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's hop waters and stuff now.
Oh, yeah.
Like I always have hop water in the fridge. I love that shit. I go hog wild for it. But that would be something that you could do quite easily. Or Percival could be cold brew. I mean, there's a million ways that we could do it. No, it's true. What kind of equipment does that require? Filipov, there's no special equipment required for making, but when you say a non-alcoholic beer, really, I mean, we would have to do extra work. Yes, you're making it, well, it's wort, right, or wort. It's essentially a grain, Frosty, don't get excited. It's just a grain beverage. And Athletic Brewing does these now too. You can
they're
often
huge.
find these right alongside. But I mean, if we don't add yeast to it and ferment the sugars in there, and we were just to carbonate the wort that we've already made, well, you're done. It's actually less steps, weirdly. All right, that is the British Ale Clean and Crisp.
Okay.
Well, here, no, 907 Cold Snap. Yeah, obviously there's some places, depends, if they're making an alcoholic beer and then removing the alcohol, I mean, yeah, they're welcome to take more time doing this if they want to. But that would be like brewing coffee and then trying to extract the caffeine instead of extracting it from the actual coffee beans. You can do it if you want to. It depends on what your industrial setup is like. All right, now we have absolutely everything that we need, except now we need beer names for this Excalibur, and you can't use that one. I mean, I already did it. Excalibur, it's already done. You can't use that one. I had to take it off.
Yep.
Whetstone.
Ooh.
Oof. Really?
Very fun.
Whetstone is really good.
Oh, little feeling. God damn.
You're stuck now.
Yep.
Yeah, snap, right? Whetstone is like out of this fucking world good, and it was the first one. Excalibur. Listen, Cranston, you're trying to get in with another one. You already put a great one in. You're just accept it. Edgelord. Okay, now that's pretty good.
Nobody coming in with Malt in the Stone? Jesus.
Yeah. Yes, the gamer. Have we ever heard of the Black Blood of the Earth? Yes, I have had the Black Blood of the Earth.
That sounds great.
I have had it. So somebody gave me the Black Blood of the Earth at a PAX show, and yeah, I mean that'll get you back in the saddle.
The stuff that you made, like a couple years ago.
I would drink it and feel hot. Like I would feel like I feel like it was consuming part of my body for energy. Shiv El Rus. I'm in.
More than a feeling.
I'm gonna get a fork or something. I'm gonna find. Now, I don't know if it is gonna, what effect it would have on their sponsorship of the program if I were to take this new Belgium branded bottle opener and open you.
What else can you open with it?
But I mean, I don't want to risk it.
Isn't also white gold?
I mean, it's all kinds of shit. It's got a lug nut twister up top.
Oh.
Look at Mythicale, huh? Yep. Excalibur and Mythicale are good.
Yeah, Excalibur is good.
It's very good. No, it's bad. It's the Order of the Bruciform Sword.
Oof. That's, maybe that's, that would be for the Grail.
It's just very, very good. Here, you just remember that. You remember that for when we do a Grail one. Ooh. Crossguard.
Oh, nice.
Bubble edged.
Nice.
Very nice. Lazarstein. Bruh. All right, now take a look at this, you demons. Oh, air bubbles. Always nice to see you. Thanks for the new pauldrons, by the way. They were I was not crushed by the new costume, and I appreciate that. Yeah, just Whetstone has a real nice,
It's a good.
real nice, real clean. And then it's like wetting. You wet your whistle, and then it's just. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Succulent. Yeah, this is what I mean, TMP. I mean, I'm obviously happy to put the other ones in there. It looks like your Edgelord's doing well. But Whetstone has a destiny. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, Chillmander, I mean, we're talking about people who have their own stuff on the list, and they're still voting for Whetstone. Like, that's the situation we're talking about here. Yeah, if you have to if you have to lose to Whetstone. Oh, see, and then Cranston Snord putting one in for Edgelord,
Nice.
even though they made Whetstone.
That's
Just
that's honorable.
Just this is a noble chat. But it's Whetstone. I mean, that's just Whetstone is pretty sharp. Ha!
Nerd.
You can have it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can have that one. Now, Whetstone it is. Okay, so in Filipov, exactly right. Now, so here is what's next. We are going to radically reconfigure this studio from a rustic bar into something incredible. A place of war and drama and boys moving toys around on a felted surface.
Your boys and your toys.
I'm pretty excited about it. It's Black Remnant. It's our War PG. Keegan will be here any moment. Ghost et al. Will reconfigure all this. 2:30 is when our adventures resume here on the channel. I mean, don't go nowhere. I mean, obviously, discuss things amongst yourselves. I'll put a reminder out on the Tweeter later just to remind everybody. But yeah, about an hour's time, we're going to get back into it with Black Remnant. Don't miss it. All right.